Pounding from the sky. The tornado was over the school for less than 1 minute. In that time, it almost completely destroyed the school. The second floor collapsed, hallways crumbled and were filled with shards of glass, splintered wood, and tiles. But miraculously, none of the students or teachers were injured. Dr. Riggs led the group out of the office into a scene of devastation. An overwhelming smell of gas signaled the danger of an explosion. But before the group could leave the building, sirens began to blare, and there was a new noise. Like bowling balls were being thrown at us, Mrs. Riggs said. A second tornado was upon them. It wasn't nearly as strong as the first, but it was packed with enormous hailstones, which were now falling like cannonballs shot from the sky. They crashed through windows, windshields, and walls. When the latest attack from the sky finally ended, the dazed group made its way out of the building. They found safety in the nearby community center. All around town, people emerged from cellars and closets and bathrooms into a world of ruin. Land swept clean of buildings and trees, homes flattened, cars smashed. The roof of the high school had been torn off, the school destroyed. A school bus had been picked up and thrown the school's front windows. Over the next few hours, parents arrived, overjoyed to find their children. The community braced itself for tragic news. Word came that one man had died. Many lost their homes and businesses, but the next day it was clear. All of Henryville's children were safe. It was almost 2 months after the tornado when I was invited to Henryville. I met with Mrs. Goodnight and Dr. and Mrs. Riggs, and I spoke to dozens of students about their experiences on March 12, 2012. There were so many sad and frightening stories. Some students saw the tornado. Many were separated from their parents. Some students lost their homes. A few children cried after they told their stories. But there were also some laughs, like the one student who told how she had found her guinea pig alive and well in the wreckage of her home, or when Lyric described the hailstone that is still in her freezer. Many told how the community came together to help and support one another. You learn what's important, Mrs. Goodnight said. Each of the 700 children of Henryville Elementary has his or her own story, and each is unique and unforgettable. But every one of their stories ends the same way, with the incredible fact that they all survived. Right now, flip in your packet and answer questions 1 and 2. Get ready for your exit ticket.